You are now tuning in to the Roughnecks Podcast with your host, Cole Nixon. Much love.
I really hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you do, then be sure to subscribe, rate, and review, then pay a simple, cheap fee. All I ask is that you like the episode and then maybe share it with a friend you think would enjoy it as well. Help continue to grow this podcast and share the words of wisdom from all my guests that join the show with as many people as possible. As always, be sure to grab the bull by the horns and take control of your life. Let's get into this week's episode. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Roughnecks Podcast. This is episode 67. As you can tell, we're in a different recording area from what you guys know. This is the first time I'm recording here, giving it a shot. My normal room that I record in is bright green. I just have yet to get around to painting it. You can thank my sister for that. Christina is the reason. She loves frogs, and back in the day, she had to have a green room, but now it gets in my way. I always have to have the virtual background, but it's not a big deal. We're trying out this new recording area. But this is the last episode of the year. It's crazy to think. Episode 67, last episode of the year. It's been a long year. Been a hell of a year, to be honest, but we're back with the final episode of the year. And I know originally I was supposed to have this big time guest that was supposed to come on for the last episode of the year. Unfortunately, due to my technical difficulties, technology is a wonderful thing, but also at times it can get in your way, and it got in my way. My computer decided to update right as I was getting ready to go to record. He only had a certain time slot to record, so I missed that opportunity. Hopefully, though, we will be rescheduling. He said he could do 2022 early, if it's in January or February. Hopefully, I'll get a date soon for that, and that episode will either come out at the end of January or sometime in February, or I don't know exactly when, but I will hopefully get to record with that guest. Awesome guest. You will not want to miss that episode. As I've said many times before, I promise that it will eventually happen. But episode 67, last episode of the year. I just can't thank you guys enough for what we've had over, the past year and 3 months or whatever. September of 2020 is when this podcast started. I think it was September 26th to be exact. I don't know how I remember that. I can't even remember my own birthday half the time, but September 26th is, I believe, when this started in 2020. And, last year, the last episode of the year, I did a replay of the year and the episodes that we've had. That was on September, October, November, 4 months, 3 and a little bit of change months of episodes. I'm not going to make you guys sit through a 2021, and I'm sure you guys don't really want to. There's plenty of great episodes. Don't get me wrong. There was a lot of awesome people that came on this year, but, we're going to just kind of make an announcement. And I made the announcement on episode 66 on Monday with Carter Franklin, which awesome episode. Go check that one out. But episode 66, and I said at the very end of the relationship episode, I snuck it in and I said, website's coming soon. I'll have more on this in the future. Well, the website's done, and I do have a release date. January 2nd, which would be Sunday, I believe. January 2nd at 2 p.m. Eastern time, the website will be live. And this is a huge step for this podcast. It's a huge step for all of us with the Roughnecks Podcast. And, I might be hiring some more people to come on too. They'll work with me, work with my social media, work with some other things. So we're making a lot of strides in 2022 that are going to be beneficial for you guys, for me, for everybody. And I just want to make this podcast better for all of you, make it more, the content better, and do everything I can. I just may have ordered some more equipment that will hopefully make this better. But, the website is the big first step. And we have it finally releasing January 2nd. This has been a work in progress. I've had, been designing my merch, but working with John, who designed my website. Also, if anybody needs a website done, John Parrott is the person to go to. He designed my website, did everything, made it super easy for me. And anything I needed, anything I asked for, he just put it in there and it was good to go. So, but yeah, so January 2nd, 2 p.m. website is dropping, roughneckspodcast.com, and it will be live, and you will be able to go on there. As you might be able to notice, if you're watching on the YouTube, speaking of which, if you're on the YouTube, a lot of my viewers on YouTube are not subscribed. Just hit that quick subscribe button down there, and then hit the notifications bell so you don't miss any of the future episodes. And then just like the video, put a comment at what you guys think. But I want to build the YouTube up as well. That's why I record these videos. And trust me, if I had it my way, I would just do the audio because it's way less to edit for me. But if somebody wants to edit videos, hit me up. I might be able to get you a job with the Roughnecks podcast. But we have some new items that are coming out. As you might be able to see if you're watching on YouTube, like I said, we got the Roughnecks hoodie. I call it the Bull hoodie, I believe. And it's just got it's the normal Roughnecks design, but it's got that red bull on the front. And then on the sleeve here, we got the Roughnecks. I'm super happy with how this turned out. I like the way it fits. The hat that I have on, I'm sorry, will not be up for sale. It has, wrong side. There we go. It has the Grab the Bull by the Horns logo on it, just a real small. Love this hat. I'm not releasing it yet. If you guys want me to release it, go in the comments on YouTube and say, release the hat. That's all you got to say. If I get enough people to do it before January 2nd, I might do it. I'll think about it. I probably will do it if there's enough people to do it. But the hat will not be available. But we have plenty of new products. We have our normal products like the Roughnecks t-shirt, the Grab the Bull t-shirt. We have the Roughnecks hats again. What else? The long sleeves, Roughnecks, and Grab the Bull. The sweatshirt with the Roughnecks design will be available along with this sweatshirt, the Bull sweatshirt. And then we also will have some of the new items are like the crew neck. We have the crew neck being released. Ashley, you're welcome. She kept bugging me about a crew neck, and I figured, you know what, I'll drop it on the first launch, but we'll see. If it doesn't sell well, it's going to be gone. So if it doesn't sell well in the first month or so, it will be taken off. But yeah, we got some other things. I'm in the works of designing some new things. That'll be the nice thing about this website though, is now when you order, it will go directly to your door. You pay me, it gets sent directly to your door. You don't have to worry about where you're at or anything. These items, when you order it online, will go directly to your door. And I'm super pumped about that. It'll make it easier for me. It'll make it easier for you. So, the items are now going to go right to your door. And so, but the merch, you don't have to go buy any of the merch. It's okay if you don't. Just know, like, what we use that merch for. I don't make a single dime off this podcast personally. What I do with this money is I use it to buy, I just bought new equipment. Some of that was out of my pocket, but I also used the podcast money, the money from these sales. That's what I use to, buy this new stuff to help make this content better. But so we got new items. It will come straight to your door. And there's a couple things. So like I said, January 2nd at 2 p.m., there's a couple things. The first 3 people to make an order off the roughneckspodcast.com will get one of the Roughnecks koozies with the Roughnecks logo on the front, the Grab the Bull on the back, and one of the red and black and one of the black and red wristbands that say Grab the Bull by the Horns on them. The first 3 people to make an order will be getting one of those koozies. And don't quote me on this. I probably shouldn't even say it, but I'll put it in there. I'll make it available on the thing or on the website. If you order $120 worth of merch or more, you will get free shipping. Just so you guys know, if you guys spend $120, shipping is free. You don't even have to cover the shipping. I'll cover that for you. Every penny you guys send or spend with me is straight to the podcast. It's not to me, like I said. But like I said, first 3 people, you guys can get a free koozie, 2 free wristbands, maybe even throw in some stickers. I don't know. We'll see. See how I'm feeling. See how quick you guys buy. If you guys buy within that first minute, I might have to send something more than koozie and a wristband. But also, if you miss out on being the first 3 people, if you have something planned that day, I know it's New Year's, the day after New Year's, but and maybe you're too hungover from watching that Ohio State game the night before. Hopefully the Buckeyes can pull one off for the Rose Bowl against Utah. Go Buckeyes. But also, so the first hour, probably, I will be giving a 5% discount. That will on your merch. And, that includes if you spend $120, I'll still give you free shipping. But, it's 5% discount, probably 5% discount within the first hour of the website being launched from 2 p.m. Eastern time to 3 p.m. Eastern time. You will have a 5% discount if you order it in that time frame. I just want to say then, I thank you guys so much for everything. On January 2nd, I'll probably be hopping on Instagram Live and YouTube Live, and we'll be doing a video or live stream for when I'm doing the launch. There we go. The website launch, and I will be on there. Might give some freebies out on there for people if you guys want to join. Like I said, so probably about 1:30 on January 2nd, I'll hop on those lives, and you guys can hop in there and possibly get some free merch. But the website, January 2nd, merchandise will be on there, contact information, anything you guys need, it will be on there. You guys can find our newest episodes on there. Links to all of our social media will be on there. So it's roughneckspodcast.com. But I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a happy and safe New Year. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. I hope these holiday season is good for everybody. And I hope you guys are having a great time. Be safe this weekend and have a lot of fun. But don't forget, Sunday, January 2nd, let's bring in the new year with some new Roughnecks merch. You guys always know the deal, though. Life is hard, and it's going to knock you down just like a bull does to a bull rider. Don't let the bull of life walk all over you. Get up, grab the bull by the horns, and take control of your life. Roughnecks, out.